Welcome back to the channel, Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and this week we're taking a look at the pre-orders, and they are live. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Alright, so here we have the pre-orders for this week. Lord of the Rings, A Battle of Osgiliath, the big box set for the Lord of the Rings. Definitely some people been waiting on that one. We also have that Scorpius missile tank here. Very, very cool. 60 bucks for that bad boy. And then we see the Underworld's Gnarlwood Grinkrak's Looncourt. The new Fearsome Fortress Arrivals deck for Underworlds as well. Then we have the Middle-earth Strategy Battle Game Rules Manual. And we see the Kill Team Critical Tac Ops and Mission cards. We did get a little bit more information on them from some of the people that are working with Games Workshop that got them in advance. So they're a little bit more interesting. And then we see White Dwarf 483. And then we have the Asher Gang Tactics cards for regular, and then also the vehicle cards, got the dice, couple books, all that good stuff. But most importantly, we want to take a look at the Battleforce box sets, as there has been some drama. Obviously, I was very clear about my opinion on which box sets would sell out and how quickly. And you guys know my first choice was the Knights box. I said that one's going to be going extremely fast, and also said the Custodes box as well. And then of course I said both of the Chaos boxes. And of course, all of them are now sold out. But the interesting thing is the drama that is now unfolding with the Knights box. So I was talking about the Knights box and why it was so important, obviously, to get a hold of that quickly, because they almost never discount Knights. They are almost never discounted for any reason. So when they are, they always go extremely, extremely quick. And that box set was a great, great deal, since one Knight by himself is $170. So you're basically paying $40 for 4 armatures. $40 for 4 armatures. So, that's a pretty good deal. $10 a piece for them. So regardless, that box is sold out. But the interesting thing is that not only is it no longer available online, but it's not even listed at all either. And then on top of that, essentially what happened was Games Workshop overcommitted a ton of those box sets, and they were massively short. So there's all kinds of drama now on the internet for people that have placed order for these box sets, paid in advance, and then the middleman between Games Workshop and the customer themselves essentially can't get a hold of any boxes, or didn't get enough boxes. So now all the pre-sales that have gone through have essentially bounced. So they're essentially sending people back their money, and now they have missed their chance to secure the box set. Very, very unfortunate. Sorry to hear that. I know it really is a bummer for people who are expecting to get that either as a Christmas present or for themselves for Christmas, or work on it over Christmas. Very, very unfortunate. Not a surprise, though, to see more issues with this type of situation taking place. Now, in my opinion, there's no excuse for this. GW knows exactly how many boxes they are. They know how many people are putting in orders, or how many shops are putting in orders. So it's very strange that they just don't fill certain orders. I get the idea of like the first come, first serve type situation. But at the same time, if you have somebody that bought 200 boxes and then somebody else that bought 5, if you only have 20% of the boxes, should the first person, get 40 boxes and the other person should get 1? Should the first person who put in for 200 boxes get all their boxes first? And then, or store, I should say, get all their boxes first, and then whatever's left gets rolled out to people? That's obviously up to Games Workshop and how they handle it. But very, very unfortunate. I know a lot of retailers, lots of people have reached out to me. Initially, I heard like one complaint, and then it was like another, and then it was literally a snowball of complaints about this situation. So we're not talking about, GW being short a couple boxes or 100 boxes. We're talking about like literally thousands of boxes. And most of the people that reach out to me are in the United States. Doesn't even account for all the other countries that had issues as well. So very unfortunate how it's played out. Hopefully we'll be able to get to the bottom of it and kind of figure out what happened there. If you do have access to some of these boxes that sold out, maybe volunteer to, help other people get them. If you were lucky enough to get your boxes and others weren't, and there's some for sale locally or something like that, definitely kind of do some favors for other people. But very unfortunate how it has played out. Obviously, there's no shortage of drama in the Warhammer space. If it's not one thing, it's another. So this is, our most recent drama, a little bit of Christmas Battleforce drama. Obviously, though, big demand for these things. The fact that we see, essentially 4 of them sold out, the Knights one completely missing this quickly, I mean, I said it right off the bat. I thought these were really good Christmas boxes. I thought Games Workshop did a wonderful job with them. It's very unfortunate, obviously, that there's issues now with getting them into people's hands. I'm not sure if this has translated to other box sets or if this is exclusive to the Knights box set, but the main problem I heard was from people who had secured a box set, purchased it, and then thought they had it locked down, secured, everything's good, and then all of a sudden they get a email from the retail location or online store that they ordered from, essentially canceling their order and saying, hey, Games Workshop didn't fill our order, so we can't fill yours. Very, very unfortunate. I definitely feel for all the people that are missing out because of this. You know, I hate to see a situation where people miss out on these Christmas boxes because it really is the best sale that Games Workshop does all year long. Also do find it very strange that obviously there's an issue going on. Everybody's heard about it at this point in time. But why is the Knights box just like completely gone off the website? Why doesn't it say no longer available like the other ones? That to me seems very, very strange. So I wonder if we were to jump over and check out some of the other countries, if that would be the case. And now a quick message from this week's sponsor. This video is sponsored by CMOgames.com, where you can get 15% off most Games Workshop pre-orders, and they go live right at midnight Saturday mornings. CMOgames.com offers free shipping on orders over $25 in the US 48, and most orders ship within 24 hours. CMOgames.com has been selling Games Workshop products online for more than 20 years, and customer service is their top priority. CMOgames.com carries the full line of Games Workshop products, including 40K, Age of Sigmar, Kill Team, warcry, paints, hobbies, and tools. Visit CMOgames.com using the affiliate link in the description below so they know you heard about CMOgames.com from Warhammer Man Studios. Now, back to the video. So let's take a quick look at UK pre-orders and see. I don't necessarily think it's like malicious or anything like that, but if it's completely removed from the website, that definitely is like, hey, there's something seriously going on here. It's not just like, oh, it's sold out and it's gone. Okay, so on the UK page, it just says sold out online, no longer available. And the Sororitas box is actually gone as well. So we see these have sold even better in the UK, but at least it's still listed on the website. So I'm not sure if they're having necessarily the same issues or if this is just a United States issue. We'll take a look here at the EU as well and see if it's the same type of scenario. So we're obviously seeing different scenarios in different countries. As the UK, it's at least still listed on the website. I'm not sure why they would pull it down from the website, what the reasoning behind that is, but obviously they have chosen to do so, at least in the United States. Yeah, see, it's still on the website here in the other countries as well. So it must just be some kind of fluke situation where it's sold out everywhere, but they have, for whatever reason, completely removed it from the US site. You know, typically Games Workshop does that when they're trying to like wash something from recollection, trying to stop people from talking about it or have an issue with it. They kind of just sweep it under the rug. So I'm assuming that's exactly what they did in this scenario. So if you did have a similar experience, let me know where you're located and what the situation was with your Knights box, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of it. I didn't have any problem getting a hold of the boxes, but you know, I use consistent retailer. You know, obviously find somebody that's trusted, find somebody that is consistent, somebody that's been around for a long time, and you got your best chance of reliability. Because, you know, these aren't new issues to Games Workshop. This type of thing has been happening for literally years, even decades. So try to use somebody with a little experience and, you know, a good name in the space. Somebody like CMO Games. But that being said, very unfortunate scenario. If you did have a similar scenario where you basically purchased from an online retailer or a local place and then they were not able to fill your order, let me know who that was. Let me know exactly which box you were trying to purchase and had the issue with it. Is it specifically the Knights box or some of the others? So I'm sorry to hear how the situation played out. Obviously unfortunate to say the least, but there are still some other Christmas boxes available. I know if you're all hyped up for Knights and then now you can't get them or whatever, maybe your second choice is gone as well, but maybe consider one of the other boxes. But that's it for this video. It's unfortunate how this has played out. I'm sorry if anybody missed out on the Knights box in particular or one of the other ones. Let me know where you ordered it from, when you ordered it, and what they told you was the issue with why you couldn't get a hold of it. And maybe we can get to the bottom of this together. Hopefully there'll be another running at the beginning of the year. Maybe there was just some kind of issue actually just getting them out and there's more of them somewhere. Wouldn't count on that, but it's always a possibility that there is a second running or a bunch of stock that is essentially just waiting to go out, but not going to make it in time for Christmas. And maybe that's why they pulled it down. Honestly, not sure. But, you know, the more info I get from you guys about where you're located, what the situation was, etc., the more I can kind of get to the bottom of it. I'll do a follow-up video once I have a little more information and something to share with you guys. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring this video. And as always, I am Warhammer Man. This is Warhammer Man Studios, and I'm out of here.